judgment.
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople.
Bizarre. Hey, Ruin. Oh, man. So we'll have to find out what's going on from Shadowed. In the meantime, not a big deal. Okay.
We can't ignore your crimes, but it seems you had a noble purpose.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Surely it was clear you were selling to the enemy.
We were starving, and they told me they'd reopen the mines. Selling the quarry so hastily was a mistake. I did what I could to rectify it.
You made decisions without knowledge of whom you dealt with. That makes villains of anyone. You're free to leave, but don't appear before us again.
No, your worship. Never.
That was better.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was, I don't want to, like, steal money from her, and I didn't want to be like, oh, you know, into the mines, punishable by death. I don't want to do any of that stuff. What? I didn't see that. That didn't really happen, did it, Fallen? What? Alright, here we go. Council summoning. What's up, Kanumi, also? What? Let's not have any... No one is really calling anyone fat, did they? Let us not have people being called fat. That is not what this chat is about, folks. Okay, Master Focus... I'm tempted to get this Master Focus, but I feel like at some point I gotta get more healing potions. I think I'm gonna do that. Alright. I know, but even so, even as a joke though, let's try to avoid that stuff. Okay. Let's see. The Grand Melee went well enough. We did not win a Ben Orn, but Bryony placed high enough to attract the attention of half the lords in Ferelden. Also, she received 9 orders of marriage and 6 job offers. We might need to give her a raise. Knight Captain Ryland, 30 influence. Okay. Revenge of the Merchants Guild. Tethris, are you still skipping out on meetings? You'd have a copy of this already if you showed up once in a while. Not that I mind. I'm happy enough to trade you a worthless piece of parchment for 1,000 crown debt. Jarek. A note has been added to the bottom of another hand. Message deciphered. Translation follows. My name is Varric Tethris, and I'm a Bronto-licking backstabber who steals customers. Scrivener. Hard in Hightown, a worthy dwarf. Oh, man, this thing. Ruffles, Nightingale, and various agents named after crummy jobs. Thanks for looking into this bullshit mess for me. Based on what you told me, there's only one person I can think of who specifically uses Bronto liquor as an insult and also can't write worth a damn. Worthy, an acquaintance of mine from Kirkwall. Although why you do all this, I have no idea. I owe you all drinks, Varric. Okay, we should capture Worthy ourselves and question about how he infiltrated Skyhold. Alright, Liliana, do it. Let's do it up. And over in Orlais, Inquisitor, our scouts investigated the claims of attacks by Darkspawn on the chance that this was some trick or mistake. As it turns out, they were indeed Darkspawn, and they killed many townsfolk before the Grey Wardens intervened to stop them. It was bloody work, but the Wardens did what they needed to do. Sister Liliana. So, let's keep it going then. Find source of Darkspawn attacks. The Darkspawn of Valgamort have been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface. There is no obvious sign, and I am concerned that they might still pose a danger. Marquise Buffon has made clear that her wish is that we now depart, which leaves me even more suspicious, as most would welcome further help in these dangerous times. The Grey Wardens have volunteered to assist with the investigation of this mystery in whatever capacity the Inquisition deems most fitting. We await your orders. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Clochesec. Okay. Let the Wardens spread out, scour the area. They'll find out where those Darkspawn are coming from soon enough. Sounds good, Cullen. And alliances, getting things moving. Many of the nobility of the Orlesian capital have settled their secondary differences and are rallying behind two families. The de Rosiers are old money, well respected but viewed as traditional and stubborn. The Thibaults rose with a popular merchant consortium and are considered new money and progressive. While the intent of both families was to rival us politically, if we declare for one of them, we may manipulate events in our favor. Lord Pierre de Rosier has not asked for our allegiance, but may respect our rising might. Lady Valise Thibault speaks for investors and is interested in forward-thinking alliances. I can draw a number of agreements that tie us to little beyond ceremony that will gain the initial interest of the Thibaults. Let's do it.
At your service.
Alrighty, people, here we go. Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. Ball time. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Oh my god, I almost outleveled it. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halamancheral, Selene is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus' assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry. Recommended levels 12 to 15. Let's do it.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala. The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Okay. So tell me, well, let's go with this first.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but it seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Alright, let's see what the three factions are.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Okay.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Okay, what about
Who
Briala?
is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to
That's
the
right,
peace
Messiah.
talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court.
Interesting.
Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Alright, what about Celine?
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside, but it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word. We'll begin.
Word. Let's do it. Let's do it, people. Let's go dancing. Let's take it easy, Strike. Let's take it easy with that language, man, please. Please. I love you and all that, but still. I mean, I don't love you in the way that Messiah would like me to love Iron Bull, which is never going to happen, but I'm just saying. Man, I hope they have disco dancing. Well, you can tell by the way I use this staff. I'm a ladies' man. No time to, laugh. Aaron Burr.
The political situation...
I acquired a
is
formal
on
attire.
Henry's
Nice.
head. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Oh!
Inquisitor Trevelyan,
What's up?
it is an honor to meet you at last.
Check this out, chat.
The rumors coming out of the western approach
Not that.
say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear, probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like...
Isn't this guy Gaspard?
We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Isn't this Gaspard? And why am I totally like locking onto this guy?
Inquisitor. The mage? No, there must be some mistake.
The court eyes me with suspicion.
Circle of Ostwick. So this.
Interesting. Can I not save it? There we go. What do we got?
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari.
Nice Shakespeare's
Cannot go
Annas.
into the ball without it.
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
All right.
Where could it be?
It's right here.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
I found it. You just gained court approval, usually results in finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher court approval is the
This
better.
ring you were looking for.
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
You could just walk over to the fountain, because that would have made more sense than... Anyway. Alright, time to go mix and mingle, people.
Are all the Delances here?
I hope all the Delances are here. One could only expect. Hello, Inquisitor
Yes,
here.
that struck me as pious. You must think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
Wait, what? Okay. Inquisitor coming. Inquisitor here.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Requires more challah? Like more challah bread? Challah! Okay.
Where has that servant gone?
Inquisitor, a moment.
Cujo!
I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the
Sure,
eyes of the
Cujo.
entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Especially Sarah. Maybe tell her twice.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
I'm glad that it's not just combat, combat, combat strike. The whole point of an RPG is to have parts that are not just combat heavy. All right. I've only got court approval of 35. That's it's not good. Definitely not good.
I can hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
All right.
Is that the Inquisitor?
What's going on, Noble?
How could the
The
Emperors
Maker
afford to
of-
renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard
that it wasn't renovations at all. Palace was damaged by Gaspar's.
That is not true, Law. When you came in, I actually specifically said hello. The hell? Oh. Eavesdrop.
Well, that's useful.
I've gathered a scandalous secret. The hell?
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
It's a foyer.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
If nothing else, the Inquisition back in Gaspar makes Celine nervous. You know how pious.
Hey, what's up, Parker? What's going on, man? I just sent you saw that I sent you a bunch of links, Parker. Have a good time at work, man. Oh, sorry, Justin. I did not forget. Well, I guess I kind of forgot. I'm so used to calling everyone by their Twitch name, man. It's hard. See, I don't know why am I backing Gaspard here? I don't know that I want to back Gaspard. Gaspard seems like a political operator.
And now presenting
Oh, I'll check that out, Demiser. Thanks.
Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan of the Ostwick Circle of Magi.
Alright, that's cool.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
General
Queen of
Badass.
the Blessed Andraste herself.
Man who rocks.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of
Oh,
Azarian.
I'm gonna have to go back to it
The
later.
Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers, as the name might imply. Her ladyship, my bulls each, of course. Sir Callum Stanton
What?
of Pomley,
Sir
Commander
Balls
of
yours.
the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I love his like assassin is here.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, lads, how are my men? Are they in good health?
Hey.
Can you believe the Inquisition feel its ranks with apostates?
Meaning
You just know that will end badly.
take her side. I don't take her side.
Inquisition was here.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine!
Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
A pleasure.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
That's very cool. All right, let's see. Is it true?
Your story's a little more than wistful thinking, my lady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Not exactly. Any tales about Josephine?
My only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes.
That's what I'm trying to do, Mercurius. You know what I'm saying? You work gradually. Family first.
Stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette! That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Who would you support here?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
See, I want to back Celine, I think.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bits.
How was the evening?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of them. The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
I'll see you later.
All right, see, I'm
Another time.
I'm inclined to support Celine also. Because Gaspard strikes me as just a skis, and I don't want a military guy taking this stuff over. Oh god, this should be interesting. Oh my goodness, look at Sarah. I bet Sarah's really getting into the ball. What's up, Sarah?
Would she do such a thing now?
Beats his squire. He's a she. As a bastard. Extra toes. What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Thoughts on the suspects?
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, yes I am. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
How are you fitting in?
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Alright.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Okay. Ooh, what do we got here? A compendium of Orlesian theater. The most unusual part of our Legion Theater, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbor's love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colors that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-face green masks indicate a leading male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primary female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, such as spirits, except for demons, whose mask must always be black and red. Further complicating matters for those new to our Legion Theater, an actor's race or sex has no bearing on the parts they can play. How advanced thinking of them. If a director believes they can sell the part, men can play dowagers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between our Legion Theater troops and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such attentive audiences than in Val Royeaux. It is my guess that our legions, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meanings of our latest theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theater, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. From A Compendium of Our Legion Theater, Volume 1, Introduction by Magister Pellinor. Okay. That's lovely, but I actually need to track other people down first. Not going in that vestibule yet. The Valmont Emperors.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Oh, darling.
Hello, Dowager.
So we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Wow, got the brush off. Pardon me, ladies.
Are you married?
I had hoped to tour the royal
Inquisitor,
gardens again.
did you need something?
I have
The
hungered
sooner
there
we
other
track down
farms
this infiltrator, the better.
It's such a pity the wings.
Anything to
You
report?
noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without ulterior motives.
You have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who would you support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
He's gonna say Gaspard.
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair.
Yep.
Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the
Well, of course you're gonna say that, Colin.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Alright. There's Cullen. Where the hell's Leliana?
Is that him? Is it true the Inquisitor was a leader of the faith by Andraste?
To insult a person's hat, right?
Dance with me, Commander. We cannot stand about all evening.
I still remember the day they came to tell me.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go and see if there's a way to get on the, if there's a spot on the other side. Also, where the hell's Dorian?
Servant gone. Elves. Always shirking
Ah,
their duties.
locked from the other side.
Are you happy to see me at all, Jessie?
The nightingale makes me nervous.
Alright. Vestibule it is then. Wait a minute.
Darling, I took out my brush.
Can I go out this way? I can.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Did you just
Not since his
grab my
regiment
bottom?
Alright. I think that's basically what we're down to, yeah. Alright, vestibule time. Here we go.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did
Yes,
you say?
Liliana.
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start.
Okay.
I'll coordinate with our spies.
So I'm trying to save the Empress, and I'm trying to support her ultimately. That'll make it easy. Alright, explore the Grand Library for information on the Empress's occult advisor and investigate Briala's agents. Okay. Whoa. It's the Grand Ballroom. Hello, noble. Hey. Talking to you. No? Not interested? Really?
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations?
King Aduka has put considerable coin behind the Empress in hopes the trade in foodstuffs will resume quickly.
Okay, so the dwarves support the Empress. Requires Royal Wing Key, which I don't have.
Is there any progress on
She's just staring at the camera. Oh yeah, that lady that was there? Yeah. Winter Palace, the Grand Library of Halamsharal. The Winter Palace's collection of book is one of the world's largest. Only the library of the University of Relay and the Imperial Palace Library compare. Famed cabinet maker Gustave of Valfontaine designed and built the shelves, the finest examples of his marquetry technique still in existence. Excerpt from Architectural History of Relay, Volume 1 by Elodie Fernot. Christ, everything here is locked. Lock, 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 lock. Need me a skeleton key. I need Kasumi. Where's Kasumi from Mass Effect? I need Kasumi to help out here. Oh. Just eavesdrop. Whisper, 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 whisper.
I had no idea.
Scandalous secrets. Okay. Alright, sounds good, Hilness. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you, dude. And hello to everybody, by the way, who may have come in since the beginning of chat. I'm going to be taking a break here in just a few minutes, and then we'll come back for part 2 of the cast. If you like what you see in here, please make sure to follow. My name is Arvin Elleron. I play all sorts of different games, but I tend to focus on story and narrative-based games. So a lot of RPGs like this one. And also adventure titles, things like the Arkham series, the Assassin's Creed series, stuff like that as well. After this game is finished, it's on to finishing my Ultima Underworld run, and then when that's done, I'm going to be playing the Fighting Fantasy game book Talisman of Death with my chat. I do a Fighting Fantasy series on here. And then after that, probably Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I'll spend a day on that, session on that. And then either Trails of Sky or possibly Assassin's Creed 4. I haven't decided what yet. Yeah, and obviously I do interviews, stuff like that, and I do an occasional D&D cast as well, so if any or all of that sounds good, please make sure to give a follow. I say hi to everybody. Mavrath the Betrayer, card by Let Tourneau for Empress Yvette. Okay. Lambert Vermont, the Swaggering Lion, carved by Natalie Bro for Emperor Judicael I to commemorate the Battle of Aisley. Oh, Whispering Elf. Hello, Whispering Elf.
Leave us.
Interesting.
Leave us.
Oh. Eavesdropping in flight.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Search the rooms in the upper guest wing. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for your assistance. This reminds me a little bit of The Ball in Dishonored.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win a...
Eavesdrop some more. Look for conspicuous elven servants.
Good to know.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
I can't imagine Gaspard being vitriolic. What's the matter?
The Grand Duke bears a grudge against the Council for refusing him the crown. He's threatened death if they refuse him again, collectively and individually, along with their vassals.
Ah!
What backwater did you come from? Everyone knows that.
Well, reloading that. Not gonna lose 15 freaking court approval. That's interesting. So I'm gonna have to be very careful then. I can't just do my usual, like, ask a bunch of questions things.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord.
Okay. I definitely wasn't going to ask him about, ask him if he was his nephew. A companion of Elysian Theater, a tent. King Drakon turns his crown in his hands. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashan. Captain Ashan, hail your majesty, the armies wait on you. King Drakon, what of the enemy? Captain Ashan, the blighted ones mass on the hill in larger numbers than ever we've seen. We are outmatched on the field. Andraste armed us with faith. Our allies are weak from Cumberland. We are aided by the Maker's word. I do not doubt, yet your brow is vexed. Drakon throws down his crown. Pride killed our prophet. Her sacred words are all we've left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Cousin, the army waits. Maker, for a soul fit to lead them. From the Sword of Drakon, an examination of the life and history of the father of Orlais by Marquis Friette. It's little wonder King Drakon's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the second blight for the rest of his reign. Friette's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founders as a man beset by doubts, as are we all, instead of an idealized cipher. A few Grand Clerics attempted to ban the play, saying it criticized the current state of the Chantry, but the Sword of Drakon proved too popular among the masses and the nobility and remains a staple of Orlesian theater to this day. From Compendium of Orlesian Theater, Volume 2, Classics of the Storm Age by Magister Pellinar.
I should look around.
What is this? Caprice coin? What the hell is a Caprice coin? Bet she is. Yeah, I gotta be careful, though. What's up with you, bro? Yeah, Philippe's a jerk.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Yeah. Up to 45 court approval. That's right. Getting to know that court.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Oh, I don't? That's where you're wrong.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all
Something
night.
about the servant's wing.
Tell Briella we have
Exactly, Mercurius. Exactly. Alright, so search the guest wing for a hidden cylinder seal. Oh, it's Iron Bull. Well, we gotta have a convo with him. Look at Iron Bull. Well, well.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up. I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Now.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over
No problem. What's up, Dragon?
The
Good to see you, man.
doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing 2 different servants.
Wow.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Yeah, great. Work on that focus, Iron Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
Continued good luck on that focus. Good gravy. Please tell me that at least Dorian knows what the hell he's doing.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
Funny that she couldn't give me this message when we spoke.
Oh, she could not speak freely in front of the entire court, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Ladies. Yeah, I know, right? So the voice actor for Iron Bull is actually the voice actor for Vega. No, not Vega. Is it Vega? I think it is. Pull-up guy in Mass Effect 3. Ah, there's Dorian. Okay. Alright, let me talk to you first. What's up, bro?
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
What's up, Crawler?
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
Other than an overabundance of lavender perfume? No, nothing extraordinary.
What if your mother were actually here?
Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
Okay. Alright, that's Dorian, and that means that I've now covered everybody. In the party, at least. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Interesting.
Oh, hey. Whoa, whoa. Let's eavesdrop.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Interesting. Wait, another eavesdrop?
You only said that because you fancy the Empress's sped up estate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Wow. 2 scandalous secrets in one place. Very nice. Wouldn't be a party without a little bit of looting, right? Am I right? Who's with me? Damn it with these Hollis statuettes. Oh, I tossed in a coin. The Lady of Regrets. For the wisest lady in all the land, the criers called, come one and all, to hear words like jewels bright with meaning and grand purpose. When all had come and gathered near, the lady spoke. Beyond us is a field empty of rightness and wrong. There you may find me, my soul unarmored, and my shield shrouded by my tears for those who yet say, no regrets. Let sorrow waters what dear, wisdom cannot grow in the barren sand.
Maker, I hope not.
Ah! I got a point of court approval right there.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the faith by Andraste?
I bet climbing that is not going to go over well. This is going to be funny. No problem. I'm just climbing up your place. No problem at all. I'm just climbing. Don't worry about it. This totally happens. Okay. Alright, so I gotta hurry this up. Etienne 1? What does that mean? Judicale 1. Judicale 2. Ah ha ha! Hallomanture investigation clues. Lady M. I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust, Celine. See, I'm losing court approval as I drop down here. Arrow of time flies in only one direction. Its path lights our way forward. Oh God. Is this a... I don't have time to... I don't have time to check this out is the problem. Because I'm going to lose too much court approval. Wait a minute. Scandalous legal document. All right. Hello? Hello, hello, peoples. Okay, that was interesting. Got more I gotta do, though. Hallemanshire investigation clues. Grandchildren of Emperor Judaical Valmont I and Duchess Katerin of Habsburg by Emperor Judaical II and Baroness Emilian Campana, Crown Prince Etienne III, Crown Prince Leopold, by Emperor Florian, Margrave Justinian of Hunterfell, Princess Evangeline. What the hell is all this? Prince Renaud, Duchess Clarice de Montfort, by Princess Melisande and Duke Theodore de Chalon, Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, Grand Duke Duchess Florian de Chalon. I don't understand why that matters. God damn it, I'm not a rogue. Yes, I know all about the approval. Okay. Whoa. Secret building permit. Scandalous secrets. Can't stay up here too much longer, or they're gonna get too pissed off. Hallemanshire investigation clues. Celine. We can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Briala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Emperor must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible, Gaspard. That's not the kind of thing someone would say if he was behind this, so Brianna may be the person I'm looking for. Interesting. Okay. Hi! No one saw that. I'm back.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Requires more hollow statuettes. Okay.
Are all the Delancys here? Maker, I hope not.
I wonder if there's any way I can get more court approval.
This is a private conversation.
Oh right, they were talking about it.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale.
Haha! What's up, Hippo?
That might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
Agent acquired. Okay. That was awesome. I know, right? All of a sudden I'm doing karaoke and they're like, really? Lose all 1,000 points of court approval. Council of Heralds vassal again. I already chatted with this guy, but...
Good evening, Inquisitor.
Good evening. Do you want to approve of me anymore? Because... I'll take care of that in a minute. What's up, Imperial Guard?
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Cylinder seal. That's what I was looking for.
Well, well. What's this?
Investigation clue. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair 130. Vernon, undergardener, entered servant's wing from hall 245. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant's wing from hall 322. Marius, footman, entered servant's wing by main stair 345. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. So Briala's got to be the assassin.
I am not talking to you until we get home. Fine by me. That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Maker, that wine stain is never coming out.
Okay. You know, it's good for getting approval at parties, fireworks. I'm sure that would go over real well.
I don't like that gratitude. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
If I have to clean up another puddle...
I think I've already eavesdropped on these whispering elves.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
All right, all right. Let's do it.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith.
Is that Morrigan?
Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself.
That was a terrible walk down the stairs.
What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I'm here on important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane.
Mm-hmm.
You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace.
Hmm.
Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor. even if they knew otherwise.
The mask is
There
apples.
are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium
Dragon.
has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
If you truly want answers, help me find them.
I already told you. I must return to protect the Empress. Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Sketchy. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. However, I got some serious court approval there. I think it's high past time that we saved it. Okay. All right. Okay, folks. It is, speaking of past time, it's past time for my break. So I'm going to go on a 10-minute break. I will be back at 11:45, and then we will play the second half of this. Again, if you like what you have seen and heard, please make sure to follow and follow the stream. And when I return, we shall get back into finding out more about the servants' quarters and seeing how the plot thickens next. Don't go anywhere.
In the spaces of my broken dreams, my soul sits high and proud. O'er the ground with graves of kings and queens, gets. Well, all the same, they've got it wrong. I haven't sucked the sadness in me yet, yeah, but I tell you that it won't be long, long before I fell to a wealth of good inside, surplus of happiness to give. But bitterness now has that good denied, spitting it out helps me to live. And all my past was just a show, as good as it's been, well, that's the last of it, I'll know. If everything I've gained was going to be lost, why would I risk myself at this cost? And all the speed with which I found your love, well, that's just how fast it's got away. And in the sky I see a broken dove, and now there ain't no more to say.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I forgot that I had to bring out my recycling, too. Oh, I left my... Darn it. Hold on a second. I left my water downstairs. One sec. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Now I have my water. Now we're set to go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. And yes, Thorg, I did get your second message. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Thorg has contributed something very nice for giveaways to the cast. In fact, that might be one of the things that I give away today, actually. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And hi to everybody. And welcome back. And let's get back into the game. It's time to find out more info. All right.
Is that the Inquisitor? He's not very good looking, is he, poor man?
Really?
Comte de Travers and his wife, Lady Elodie, patroness of the artist Chantal Valroyot, and Sir Bastien Vauquelin, Chevalier of the Empire and paramour of the Comte.
Why would the Empress invite an elf woman? The game, of course. Celine has something up her sleeve.
Something up her sleeve, yeah, but...
Revered Mother Lucille of...
Ah, come on now. That's not right. I can get down there. Come on, it's totally what happens to the ball. Oh, alright, Thor. Sounds good, man. I understand. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, there are her ladies in waiting. Alright, Lady Fleur.
To what do we owe this honor? We will be happy to assist you if we can.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Let's chat, shall we?
My investigations turned up something interesting.
Hey, what's up with Intent?
It concerns Ambassador Brianna. She killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard and forged documents to both sides.
How despicable! After the Empress extended her hospitality?
She's better at the game than we thought.
Her people have infiltrated every part of the Winter Palace.
This is extremely alarming.
No kidding.
She could be spying on our every word. How exciting!
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke.
I understand.
He's made a lot of threats to the Council of Heralds.
The Grand Duke is all talk, Inquisitor.
Very loud talk, accompanied by swords.
He has never had any skill at the game.
Perhaps you could tell me something then.
Tell me about
I'd
Celine.
like to know more about Empress Celine.
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was just 16 years old.
She is respected and beloved, not just in Orlais, but across Thedas.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
Okay, and who the heck are you guys?
We haven't been properly introduced.
How rude of us to forget.
My Lord Inquisitor, allow me to present Lady Couteau.
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies in waiting.
Pleasure, ladies.
like to know more about the negotiations. It seems strange to hold peace talks during a ball.
The nobility must do things very differently in Ostwood.
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great solemnity are celebrated with revels and feasts.
While joyous occasions are given time for reflection and contemplation.
Okay. Oh, I ran into that myself with intent for sure.
The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future, while we mourn those killed in the war.
Yeah, the AI was less than impressive during the fight against a boss that you will encounter later.
What can you tell me about the other parties involved in the talks?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial Army, and a legend among chevaliers.
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he would gladly make his palace a war camp.
He's also fiendishly charming.
Lady Briella has great intentions to change the lives of the elves for the better.
She's also a...
Her plans could never work and would only provoke hate crimes against aliens.
And also she's sketchy.
An anarchist, but her lack of patience could prove disastrous.
There you go, Mercurius.
What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective, Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briella are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Orlesians.
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
I agree with that.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Orlesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underfells.
And she throws the best parties.
Sure does.
My investigations turned up something interesting.
All right.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
All right. So now I have to speak with Briella and find out what the heck is going on.
Negotiations are going well.
Because Briella is sketchy.
Doesn't look like negotiations are going well. Has anyone ever told you that you have the most remarkable eyes?
Liliana, I got some stuff for you.
Cambion slippers, trimmed with pearls. And
Oh, interesting.
And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Golden
Those
jewels
masks,
on the
though.
dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambion's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambion acquire such a grand shoe? What has she done? Who has she bedded?
Who's that guy talking to?
These are all useful questions, no?
Who's he talking
I found
to?
this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
I did.
Different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps?
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us,
Because he can dance, and if he can't dance, then he's no friend of mine. Is that the idea?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
She's gonna say Celine.
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
Oh, interesting.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes.
Halamshirol is lousy, with scandals and scheming. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
You have such beautiful hair, Commander.
Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
Okay.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
All right. Now can I speak to you, Dowager? You interested in talking to me now?
Lord Inquisitor.
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, my lady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Yep.
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
All right.
Would you care to dance?
Safety dance.
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed.
I wonder if this is a
in the game.
QTE.
But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
Good evening, my lady.
Okay. Court approval 68. Look at that court approval 68 out of 100. What is up? Yeah. That approval though. The court's like, "Oh, the Inquisitor is good at everything." I'm like, "Hell yeah." Hell yeah, I am. Shadowed Mage, what's up, man? Dance with her. Good to see you, Shadowed. Hey, Shadowed. I can't deactivate Arcanus Bot. It says that he's deactivated, but then he still keeps working even so. Just because Cambridge Bot, so I just need him deactivated for the moment. Ah.
This could be worth checking out.
Arcanus has become self-aware. It's skynetting. EMC, what's up, man? He's behaving just fine. It's just that when we throw up not rigged, now law feels like it's 2-to-1 against in favor of it being rigged. Oh my goodness, the loading screens. The loading screens. Whoa.
Caught in the middle of this crap. What fully qualified arsehole stops to kill a cook?
All of a sudden, we got peoples around.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
Whoever did this ought to be down here somewhere.
Maybe Briala isn't, like, related to this. Interesting. Put my gear back on. Oh, do I have to? But what if I get caught out? Oh, man. All right. Oh, Sarah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. All right. Please don't tell me I have to put on all the accessories again. I don't have to put on all the accessories again, do I? Okay, good. Thank God. It's not as bad, but it's still kind of obnoxious. All right, Dorian. Okay. And weapons. Okay. Last but certainly not least, Iron Bull, who... I can't believe that they had one of those in there. Can't believe that they didn't actually... That they had something in his size. That's kind of amazing. Okay, 11 damage. That's better. Okay. That's more like it. They take out everybody? Diary of a Nosy Servant. Since I took that box up to the Grand Apartments, 9 people have subtly tried asking me where the vault is, including a couple of chevaliers, the 5th undergardener, and one of the Grand Duchess's footmen. I'm not mad enough to tell. Man, they kill everybody? Oh my god, the court... Jeez, the court approval continues to go down while I'm down here? Oh, man. It's a good thing I got 68 then. Ah, ha, ha. Heck do I... How do I get that? Damn it. Nice. Got it. Cool. Alright. On we go. Whoa.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. There we go. Whoever did this seemed to be no joke, actually.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This guy's way too fancy to belong down here. What's his story?
Is that the Chalon family crest? What have you been up to, Gaspard?
I'm to have a word with the Duke.
Whoa! Oh, snap.
Venatory agents!
This got real, people. The Venatory were setting this up? Yeah, man. It's Assassin's Creed all over again, right? I know. I know. We need Ezio dressed in his freaking merchant's outfit or whatever. Okay, wait, that's not it. In his bard's outfit. 65 approval. Where's this guy? It's always time to loot, though. Yeah, pretty much the Inquisitors are not going to be an issue here. The are not in front of the Inquisitors. Nothing to worry about with the Venatori agents, I don't think. At least not these ones. So the Venatori are setting this all up? Really? Find the Harlequin. Okay. Boy, do I love the rift thing with that. Very nice, very nice. Sartax. EMC is the name of him. Sartax. I like that focus, too. Sure I was going to have a chance to do anything with that. What? Just got experience? Just like here, I have experience? Loot. What have I got here? Belt of Health. Okay. Why don't you enjoy the fire a little bit closer, people? Absolutely wrecked. Jeshface, Mother of Orlais. It is said we owe much to the Sons of Betrayal. 3 brothers were charged with girding against an Imperium in weight. And in mourning Andraste, we tribes of the Crescent willingly bartered diversity for solidarity. Tevinter would not be defeated in Our Lady's lifetime, but would be balanced against 4 lifetimes to come. While the Son of Betrayal named the fields Orlais, it was Jessavie, his wife, who shaped who we are. Her hatreds were older, bound to tradition. All our hatreds were abandoned so we would call strangers kin and stand as one against the Imperium. Greater her spite for how necessary the cost, because she knew we had a choice in that day or no choice the next. She brought the marriage that wed tribe within tribe, but promised an untold vengeance of her own. If we stand against outsiders, we stand for ourselves. She would not suffer the rule of Alamari, son or no son of betrayal or profit. Jessavie plied brother against brother in turn, then named both as partners in crimes against faith. With artful turns she invited invasion, then crafted rebellion against the courts she inspired. Brother would kill brother and be killed in turn, 2 liberations that she would then own. 8 generations before the Empire, before Drakon, here were the seeds of elegance to come. Jessavie, twice married to Sons of Betrayal, twice widowed, our first chieftain born from us of what would become true Orlais, where we venerate faith in the beauty of sacrifice, with daggers well hidden but well within reach. It is true we owe much to the Sons of Betrayal, for they were the tools that a master cast down. Let others claim credit for birthing the nation. Jessavie claims nothing and gave us the game. This text was translated from Orgisha Jethvis, a highly romanticized account of the first Gyojar female chieftain of the unified Kyrian tribes of Orlais. The region and people would later coalesce under Dracon into the modern nation of Orlais. Many culturally distinct communities were forcibly merged during the rule of Mafarath and his sons, ostensibly to create more efficient barriers against the likelihood of a Tevinter return to conquest. The effects of this relocation can still be observed in many Orlesian, Navarran, and Free Marcher traditions, collected and excerpted by Philium, a bard. That fires little a hand. Little too much there. Oh, that's better. I didn't expect that. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Okay. Up we go. Time to find this Harlequin. Hi, guys. Man. These guys are not suited to stand up against this combination that we have. Not suited. Venatori Tome. What do we got here? Winter Palace, the Grand Apartments. This wing once served as a home away from home for members of House Valmont's 4 cadet branches, but it has fallen into disuse since Emperor Florian's reign. The late Emperor would not allow relatives more distant than his siblings into the Winter Palace. For years, the entirety of the Grand Apartments was closed off. Excerpt from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume the 1st by Elodie Fernot. Yep, I think so. I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, I know about that over there. What? Requires more hollow statuettes. This is the not often visited wing, obviously. Hello, hello. And then we do this. And then we do this. Oh. Did I just destroy the Harlequin? Whoa! Oh, snap.
Fancy meeting you here.
The hell are you?
Inquisitor Trevelyan. What a surprise. My reports said you were terribly boring. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
Oh, Briala.
I'm glad to meet you finally, Ambassador.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. It will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers, but killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace?
Still don't trust her,
Those
though.
are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
Fair amount.
You know how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador, I'll give you that.
I do, don't I? I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
This is great. Even the elves are trying to bribe you.
Shut up, Iron Bull.
So much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
Interesting. So then Briala isn't responsible? So it was Gaspard. So Gaspard is the one who was trying to assassinate her. Really? Would have bet money that it was Briala who did it. Time I got that hollow statuette. Alright, let me get back there. I know, right? Seriously, right, Crawler? Can't trust these people with their constant mask use. Alright, I want to open that door that I couldn't open before. I think this might be enough statues to do it. Yep, it is. Aha! Pick up Elven Locket.
The Empress can't give up her pretty things.
Whoa-ho-ho! Well, snap. What do you mean? Oh, god damn it. Of course. Of course it's full. Of course it's full. Naturally it's full. Alright, first of all... Yes. Should destroy this formal attire, but I can't do that yet. Yeah, I know, but I have more potions now, to the tune of 12, so that was the thing I had to do first. Alright. Now then. It's not as good as what I have, however. It should be good for Dorian. That's not as good. Man, I was more excited about that before. Okay, who's that armor, who's that amulet of power for? Cole? Vivian? Cole and Vivian? Really? Really? Bah. What's up, Cordero? No, there's no stash. They need to have a stash in this game. Yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta destroy a couple of these things just in case. Alright. I don't want to take any chances. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so I have to return to the ballroom to confront Gaspard. I will do that in just a minute. Yeah, for me the perks were all about the experience early on, and then I started building up stuff that was going to allow me to do other things, like, for example, I started working on, what do you call it, like I worked on the potions. Oh god. Kind of thought I got them all, so... Apparently I didn't. My bad. I thought that I got them all. Ah, an elven agent. What's up with you, elven agent?
We are in your debt, Inquisitor.
Yes, you are. Don't you forget it either. Ooh. Oh, that's just elf root. Better hurry up. Get back there. Do 100 noble rating? Oh, man. Okay. Time to confront Gaspard. Cannot resist the rift. What? Ah, ha ha ha.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Is that it? Okay. Whoops. Save it first. Hello, Ambassador Anton.
That would be the second then.
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Stories of your accomplishments.
Some of those might have gone a bit far.
I told you, Philippe.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
Yes.
If you'd like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details.
Yes, go leave. Go talk to Cullen.
Really? But I shouldn't leave my note.
Oh, it's
Only
fine.
gone a moment.
Yeah.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
Right, Build?
You're right. Thank you, Inquisitor. Let's go.
Yeah, with the extra court approval.
There must be something here.
Scandalous bribe. Wait. Search the trophy room for evidence of Gaspard's meeting. First of all, Hala statuette. Secondly, orders. Halam Shirel investigation clues. Philippe, move in on the western wing of the palace when I send you 3 shots of brandy, not taking any chances, Gaspard. So that bastard is responsible. Ah. Priest coin. Alright, well I found the evidence I needed, even if I can't get in that door. Stalker trophy commemorating his expedition to the deep roads of Grand Duke Gratian and King Bran Adukin, 831 blessed. May the friendship of our 2 nations endure forever. Trophy, unknown monstrous beast taken in a hunt in Sorrel by Duke Emmerich, 927 dragon. Alright, that was cool. I needed that for sure. Oh, wait. I have to deliver some stuff to Liliana. Liliana. Is she inside? Damn it, she's not in the vestibule. And let's do it then. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Sure. Just keep in mind that depending on when it is, it would be I might be pretty busy. But for sure. I mean, definitely we'd be able to do something. Hang out, yeah. Definitely, man.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
All right.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
85, court approval. During the summer? Oh, cool, man, yeah. That sounds like it'd be a good time. Just let me know ahead of time.
You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
Dancing time.
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far
90
beyond
approval.
your Legion Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security...
Hey, what's up, Satolbo? What's going on, man?
Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Line.
I think I can agree with that, yes.
Then you have lifted a terrible burden from my heart, Inquisitor. The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard.
Shoot.
Everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
I trust the Inquisition, Your Grace. Every man for himself in the Imperial Court, after all.
Yeah, court approval 5.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
Ho-ho.
Little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
100 court approval. That's right.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
It's a relief to do something other than fight demons and horrors.
You still face demons and horrors. These ones are simply better dressed.
Very nice,
Are you
Josephine.
dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters where I found a group of Venatori. And Gaspard